Today I have 2010 Mazda 6. Going to replace AC compressor. What happened is on the AC is blowing hot air only. Even though the AC compressor clutch is engaging and there's no cold AC. This many things can be wrong. My other video is also explain how AC doesn't work, check on that. But this one I just explain a little bit why I replaced the AC compressor. Okay, at the low side the needle is about 80 to 90, but the high side is supposed to be about 200 to 250. And not just that, you cannot add any freon to it because it does not allow you to, because normally if it low like 20 or 30 then you can add freon, but this is you can't really add it. And even though you try to take them out by using the compressor to draw back your on the high pressure load back to your bottle, you can't really do that without the machine. So your clutch is engaging and you can't do any of this. That means your compressor is bad. Other mechanical like expansion valve or relay fuse and all that, it's not related to. So it has to be your compressor to do all those stuff. Okay, that's why I'm going to replace the compressor. So I already took the car to my friend to empty the freon already. So from here I'm going to remove the compressor. Compressor's way down the bottom, so let me see if I can get it from the bottom beside from the top here. Okay, I'm going to remove all the under panel cover here. So from here, if I removing this bolt right here and push this hose a little bit outward to the fan, maybe I have room to pull the compressor out this way. And the two bolt here is pretty simple, right in here, and the tall one right there, the other one behind here, so I can probably blindfold to removing that bolt. On this right here, using something to pry or play around with it and pull this out. This is the power to the compressor. There's a clip right here, just snap the clip. Okay, pull this out. I'm taking these tires out. You don't have to. If you can work around the other side for the tensioner. But I think take this out is slightly easier to get the tensioner in this side. Okay. I'm going to take this little screw right here holding the plastic here out. Taking the bottom one out too. Same thing this side. For the tensioner is number 15, and you push up like this, so you detension it the belt. Okay, I'm going to take this bolt here, which is number 10, right in this, between these two water hose right here, and this 210 screw. Just release this two here. So when you release right here, make sure all your ACs is being empty, so no pressure. Okay, pretty dangerous. If this is not empty, then you have a lot of pressure inside. So now just take the screws out. Just pop this right off. Okay. take this out and replace the seal. Okay. And take both out because you need to replace the seal. So now everything's out, so I need to get the upper bolt and the bottom bolt so I can take out the compressor. I don't think my camera will see it, but if you look under here, and you should be able to see it right behind the intake manifold, straight from here, you know, you should be able to see the bolt, or you can feel by hand and you should be able to see it. Let me get my camera down there. So it's the white bolt right here. Okay, that white bolt right there. There's another one over here. See that right there, right here. Okay, and you should be able to get it just by using a longer extension. Okay, so I'm using a flexible socket. I can get it from the top here. If you don't have one, then you have to use a number 12 socket with the extension. I will show you how. If you don't have a flexible socket, you can use an extension with a socket like this, and you should be able to get it. But for my convenience, I have the flexible, so I use the flexible to do it, and I don't have to be crawling down there. Okay, you can do it through the bottom, or you can go through right here and stick out your socket to it. You should be able to get it. Okay, so both come out. So now go to the bottom to get the two other bottom. So the bottom one is pretty easy. You're using, okay, let's see, it turned it wrong way. Okay. Okay. This don't come off, so just take out the compressor and tilt it this way. There you go. It's easy. See how bad it is? Woo. See that? No wonder it doesn't work. Look at that. So pretty bad. Pretty bad. I haven't seen a clutch flying like this. This is my first time seeing too. According to this compressor, they say required to put a 3 ounce of oils in. Okay, so there's a calf measure in ounce, so it's right there. I bought this pack 46, so that's what it is for this compressor. I'm going to put 3 ounce. There. I'm going to pour into this hole right here. Spin the clutch a couple times so it will go into the compressor. Okay, and that's all you do. Just plug it in back, push this one back up. This is one of the simplest AC compressor, you know, compared to Honda. And Honda, you have to take a lot of stuff out. On this one is not much. You don't even have to take the tires out to get the all the side, but I just do it for my convenience, that's all. To take the serpentine belt, you don't really have to take all the stuff that I did. Okay, the best way is to remove this water hose, and you can do it better, but you don't have to. You can do by just go through here. Again, you can use a flex like this, go through the top, or you can go through the bottom. Either way you can get it done, no problem. You don't have to watching this again because you know how to take them out, so you should know how to put it back in. Okay, so compressor does 2 new O-ring, so replace the O-ring in case you got leaks, then you don't have to work again on this. So I'm gonna put a new O-ring inside here. This is the smaller one. Okay. I'm going to use this oil a little bit, this oil, to loop the O-ring a little bit. Okay, that's it. I'm going to put that back. Look at the small one and the one on top. Okay, make sure it's not. Make sure to sit in before you put in the bolts in. You don't have to be super tight because this aluminum thread, so if it's too tight you can damage the thread. Okay, should be about no more than 20 pounds on this. Will be the big one. This is the low pressure ones. That's it. So serpentine belt. Put the serpentine belts in, and then you can do this is the brand new belt. And I don't really like the Duralast brand, but at the store I go, they don't have it. So I mean, all the brands. So I just buy this, and that's the part number right here. If you want it, okay. Or just go to the store. You say you want a serpentine belt, they'll be able to give to you. What I do is tie this down so I can fit in better. I don't have to do 2 people. If you are 2 person, you don't have to do this method because by yourself the tensioner is very tight, and you have to have and the serpentine belt is pretty strong, you know. The tension is strong, so you have to have 2 person to do it, or using tie to tie down like this. Okay, the low pressure line is behind this tank right here. So I'm going to take the tank, razor what tanks out, unless you can reach down there, but I can't, so I have to remove this, and the low pressure line is right here. Okay. That is not very smart to put under here because there's plenty of room on the other side. I don't know why I don't put right here, you know, beside next to the high pressure ones. Just put right here, and very stupid to put, you know, very dumb to put this low pressure under here. So you, number 1, you can't really find it. Number 2, it's inconvenient because you have to remove the tank to do it. You know, that's not very smart. So I got my pressure line connected, and I'm gonna turn it on. Okay, I connect my AC bottle, and the gauge is reading right now. Okay, turn it off. So it requires minimum 1.1 pound. So this is 12 ounce. And 1.2 pounds the maximum. So I'm going to add a little bit more. It should be almost enough, but I'm going to add a little bit more. So I add 24 ounce, and it's about 34 right now. And the high pressure is about 250, so pretty good right now. Let me go check this how cold it is. Okay, so it's about 60 right now. I would say when you're driving, when you close all your door and you're running the car, it should drop to like a 40 something. So it's 58, 56. So 56 for not having car running long enough. It should be pretty cold already. Okay. All right. On this model here, the Mazda 6, very simple how to do it. AC compressor on this. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe. Bye bye now.